Hi everyone, this is Angela the Hunter, and we here at Metal Temple decided to do things just a little bit different this time. We're going to do a few video album reviews and see what you guys think. And the first album on tap is Welcome to Hell by Sparta. Sparta is a band coming out of the new wave of British heavy metal era, and they were actually formed in 1979. And they disbanded in 1990 because all good things must come to an end. But then, due to commercial pressure and public outcry, apparently, they reformed in 2011 and wrote their first full-length EP called Welcome to Hell. And it's going to be released on February 26th via High Roller Records. So I'd like to say congratulations to Carl, Tony, Snake, Tony, and Paul, the original lineup that got back together and decided to go forward with this. And Welcome to Hell was a great album to listen to, great album to review. They retained all of the elements from the new wave of British heavy metal era, very classical. You can definitely tell that they were influenced by Judas Priest, Black Sabbath, and all those great bands that came out. But that's something that you also need to keep in mind as you listen to the album, because nothing changed, from when they first started off until this EP. It's all classic metal. Some people love that, some people not so much, so just keep that in mind when you go ahead and give this a listen to. Title track, Welcome to Hell. Great song, has a wonderful intro from the movie 300. For something like Welcome to Hell, you would expect a little bit more bite to the opening track, but not so much here. It's, again, very classical, very, kind of mid-tempo, but still great nonetheless. Angel of Death and Time are another two tracks that had a little bit more potential out there, had a little bit more aggressiveness or a little bit more bite than thrown in, but great tracks nonetheless. The album is actually a concept album divided into three sections, and Welcome to Hell is actually, there are a few songs about hell in the sky, there are a few songs about hell on earth, and then there are a few songs about the classic definition of hell below, basically. So it's something another thing to keep in mind as you're listening to it, so it's kind of cool. But then we have the next tracks, Wild Night and Rock and Roll Rebel, are just great, bar songs, basically, something that you sit down with your mates and have a pint over and just have a good time. So anyone who's a fan of, that era of music, you're definitely going to love the album. Again, coming out on February 26th, High Roller Records. Give them some time, and I'm sure you're going to warm up to them. They're a little obscure. It's very difficult to find any kind of information on them. Encyclopedia Metallium, they were a little dodgy. They still have, the band is broken up. There's no Facebook page, no MySpace, not a lot going on. So it might take a little bit, but definitely pay attention to High Roller Records for it. And let us know what you think. Comment, leave us comments, concerns, questions, whatever you like in the YouTube space. Please keep in mind this is our first one, so give me a little bit of slack. Follow us on Twitter, Facebook. Just type in Metal Temple and you will find us. And I would say for a rating for the album, I'd give it a 7 out of 10. Well recorded, great leads on the songs, great sound out of the guitars. It's a well recorded album. I just gave it a little bit lower rating because of the lack of teeth on a few of the songs. Other than that, a solid 7 out of 10. Thank you so much for watching, listening, commenting, questioning, whatever you want to do. And remember, stay well and live free.